66 WNBC. Cousin Brucie.
Listen, I'm ready. I would like a little more red light on me, please. Yeah, that's fine. That looks good. Makeup straight. Oh, we're ready to go. Oh, cherry baby. The sound is Neil Diamond. That's a nice way to open a show. And a good morning to everybody. It's now 10:09. Ladies and gentlemen, today another perfect radio day. A radio day. Well, every day's a radio day, really. It's sort of your little morning companion here. Your little homely? Your little companion in your home. It is 67 degrees, kind of cloudy. It's kind of gooky, and it's very close. I don't know about you, but I'm having trouble breathing the last 2 days. Last night, it's what's happening in the city. But it's supposed to clear up. Let me just take a look real quick here. Fair tonight. That's what's going to happen. And very warm Wednesday, partly sunny, so some of this humidity probably will burn off, you know? It burns me up.
Again, William B. from the top, take 4.
This is William B. Williams introducing Zenith's new electronic solid-state tuning system for color television with exclusive Wait a minute. People don't want to hear technical jargon. Can you get me Zenith's president on the phone, please?
The who?
Harry Schechter, president of Zenith Radio Corporation of New York. Hi, Mr. Schechter. William B. here. Listen, do we have to get so technical in this commercial I'm doing?
No, not really. I suppose the public would rather know that Zenith Color is always true to life and that it stays that way.
Right you are, sir.
But, William B., could you tell them that leadership is no accident? We don't just produce more Zenith Color sets each year. We improve them continuously. That's what makes Zenith first in quality.
I know, Harry. It says so on every set in my home. Zenith. The quality goes in before the name goes on.
Real honest to goodness, flavor the damn. It's Crackus or Atalanta, Polish ham. Recently, representatives of the Good Housekeeping Institute observed as 8 different leading brands of canned hams were opened right before their eyes. One of the 8 was a standout, the Polish ham. The Polish ham right out of the can was lean and meaty without any waste fat. This demonstration, witnessed by the Good Housekeeping Institute, showed Polish hams give more lean meat pound for pound than any of 7 other leading brands. That's because Polish hams are carefully trimmed by hand to remove unwanted fat. So get Crackus, Atalanta, or Polka brands Polish hams. You can see the difference. Now taste the difference. Polish hams, sold everywhere under the Crackus, Atalanta, and Polka labels.
WNBC.
Polish hams. Hey, summer's coming. The beach, picnics, beautiful weather, romance, and Ruby and Romantics. Remember this song? Summer Love, a very pretty thing. Listen. Isn't that a beautiful thing? Summer. You know, while I'm thinking of summer right now, next week, I am so darn excited. We are coming out to the boardwalk in Atlantic City. On the boardwalk to Atlantic City, life will be peaches and cream, Cinderella. That'll be next week. We're going to come out there for almost a whole week. We'll give you more details very, very shortly. I look forward to it. We're going to meet all the people, and we're going to be broadcasting live right on the boardwalk area. It should be nice. And we expect everybody from the surrounding area in Atlantic City to come on down and participate in our broadcast. Imus will be there, and your cousin Brucie show, Oogie and Plain Al, and my son Bobby Vernon, my stage son. So it should be quite a great week. Make sure you're with us, all right? When we come out to our great escape on the boardwalk in Atlantic City.
Milk is a natural, milk is a natural. Milk is right with the food you eat, at meals and in between. It satisfies you naturally. Milk is a natural.
Why do you think milk is a natural?
Well, all you have to do is taste it.
I like it with brownies.
With homemade apple pie.
I call it nature's soft drink.
If it isn't a natural, what is?
Milk's a natural food of life with the goodness all its own. Anytime, day or night, it's got the taste that's always right. There's nothing like it anywhere. No other can compare. It's nature's gift for us to share. Milk is a natural. Milk is a natural. Milk is a natural. Milk is a natural.
American Dairy Association.
Guys, the best day of your summer is waiting for you, and it's just a century away in the historic town of Smithville, New Jersey. Smithville is 3 of New Jersey's finest restaurants and dozens of incredible old shops, beautifully restored and set amid the gas lamps and cobblestones of another age. Just across the lake is Smithville's old village, a a lovingly restored crossroads community of the 1800s, where hardy New Jersey homesteaders lived their lives just as they did when Andy Jackson was in the White House, remember? Join them for a marvelous day. That sounds good. What'd you make me laugh for? Let's take it back. Take it back. Where hardy New Jersey homesteaders lived their lives just as they did when Andy Jackson was in the White House. Join them for a marvelous day of old-time crafts and folklore and fun. In Smithville, you can linger all day in the 1800s, then dine in one of the 3 superb restaurants and wind up your evening with music and dancing in the ship's hold. The whole wonderful adventure is waiting for you every day in the historic town of Smithville, New Jersey, where the 1800s are just 18 minutes from Atlantic City on U.S. Route 9. I will be there. Take exit 48 going south on the New Jersey Garden State Parkway. Relive the great days of yesteryear when men and women were women. Hey, we got a nice thing to do on the phones today. We're going to involve ourselves in each other's lives. The cleft tones, remember? Brucie remembers. All righty. That's by the cleft tones. Thank you, man.
Cousin Brucie.
I've been getting a lot of suggestive mail from women in the Philadelphia area. Many women have suggested that certain stores have been trying to pass off untagged chicken parts as my genuine Perdue pedigreed parts. Ladies, I just can't believe there's such hateful goings-on in the city of brotherly love. But, just in case, here's how you can guard against it. First, a Perdue pedigreed chicken part has an unmistakably rich golden yellow color that makes ordinary chicken parts look like pale imitations. Second, a Perdue pedigreed chicken part has a tag on it. No ifs, ands, buts, or maybes. And if someone tries to pull that "the tag fell off" routine, tell them you just as soon have a chicken part the tag fell on.
Thank you, Frank. Try Sloan's supermarkets. They're featuring tasty young Perdue chickens, you know. Why not stop in and buy some? And Frank Perdue is one of our regulars here.
I'm the flavor craver, and the flavor that I favor is chocolate.
I'm a flavor craver, and the flavor that I favor is ginger. It's a snap.
No cal is for flavor cravers. No cal. No cal is for flavor cravers. I'm a flavor craver, and the flavor that I favor is every flavor in the new family economy-sized bottle of sugar-free no-cal, which makes big savers out of flavor cravers and features the flavors flavor cravers favor most, which means that no-cal is for flavor cravers. No-cal. What I mean to say is that no-cal family economy-sized bottles of sugar-free no-cal chocolate, no-cal cream, no-cal black cherry, no-cal ginger, no-cal root beer, no-cal cola, no-cal shape-up. No-cal is for flavor cravers.
Okay, cousins, now sugar-free no-cal is bigger than ever with flavor cravers in the money-saving no-cal family economy-sized bottle. Hey, listen, I have a great prize to give away coming up within minutes. Right here's part of our $66,000 contest. I mean a great prize, something very valuable. You're going to love it. Coming up in a few moments.
WNBC.
I can draw ahead right now. WNBC chime time. 10:24. Good morning, Ray.
Cousin Brucie. Go, 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 go.
Okay, now, more than 1 million people read Cousin Brucie in their weekly newspapers. Read about music and more in our television activities in the scepter of Manhattan Beach. In Lakewood, New Jersey, my column is carried by the Boston News. The sunny Jersey Shore picks up the reporting newspaper of Tom's River. And Westchester readers read a great magazine called The Entertainer. Read all about Cousin Brucie every week in your hometown paper.
Go, go, go.
WNBC. Calling to cash in.
All right, now I promised you, remember I said a few moments, here we go, another chance now to win in WNBC's great $66,000 contest. I will now take the 12th caller to call me at Circle 6 1212. The 12th caller, area code is 212-246-1212. Remember I told you a great prize? Listen to this. You're going to get yourself a WNBC, a huge WNBC Underwood Meats gift pack. It includes deviled ham, those devils, corned beef spread, a total of 18 delicious products prepared by Underwood. This is very valuable. So Underwood's Meats gift pack, the 12th caller to call me at 246-1212. May the better call win.
WNBC.
For those who fancy color.
Well, that's Kitty Callan, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that a pretty thing? Coloring book. That's a lovely thing. It's 10:31. After this record came out, there was a lot of Kitty Callan coloring books, and everyone did the whole thing coloring green. Lovely. I think it's time. It is time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, once a day I'm honored by the visit of a very fine, notable human being, a humanitarian, a great critic, and, of course, a very famous man. I am proud to present right now, the Cousin Brucie Show on WNBC, Mr. Gene Shalit.
Bruce, not again.
Yeah, again.
Midas presents the Bargain Muffler Game.
Like I say in my ad, I have the lowest price muffler in town. Of course, like it says in the fine print, if you want it installed, I gotta charge you a little extra.
Bargain mufflers may not be such bargains. At Midas, the price we quote you includes the right muffler installed within 30 minutes or less and our 20 years experience. That's a real bargain. At Midas, we're specialists. We have to do a better job.
Hey, you guys, who wants some nice glossy suntan oil? Go ahead, slather it on with your hands. Get them good and greasy. Don't worry about the mess. We've got Wet Ones moist towelettes. The pop-up cleanup? Hey, pass them around. They're ready when you need them. Nothing to unfold or unwrap. They're soft, strong, and disposable.
Hey, pass the wet ones over here.
Me too.
When you want to wash up, there's no place to wash. Up, or wet ones.
Gene Shalit, man about anything. The summer season is here, and so just about everybody in America who still has a job will be going on vacation. But where should you go? We all remember the wealthy dowager who told her travel agent, "Last year, I went around the world. This year, I'd like to go someplace else." Most people have to worry about how much it's going to cost, but there are lucky ones who don't have a care. And they should pick up a copy of a zippy new book called London on $500 a Day. Tax and tips not included. Well, let's say you start from New York. You're not just going to take any old airplane to Europe, are you? Never. You're going to board an executive jet aviation Lear, New York to London, for just $6,739.20. And you're not going to carry your clothes in a cardboard suitcase, are you? Or something as common as Gucci. Not you. Like the Shah of Iran and the King of Morocco and Dean Martin's Kathy, you're going to order 10 pieces of luggage by Hermes, which will cost about $10,000. Okay, now you're in London, and there are no more rooms at the Y. So you check into Claridge's, the unofficial annex to Buckingham Palace. Good enough for Queen Victoria, it's good enough for you. Each floor has 5 waiters on duty, 2 chambermaids, a housekeeper, and 6 valets. Push a little button, and help will appear in less than 1 minute. London on $500 a Day is by Fern Kadish and Kathleen Kirtland. It's published by Macmillan. You know who used to own Macmillan? The former Prime Minister of England, Harold Macmillan. It figures. Speaking of figures, 79 cents drains the budget of Gene Shalit on the NBC radio network.
For over 40 years, Alka-Seltzer has worked for millions of people. In fact, 2 out of 3 American adults, through boom or bust, war or peace, have taken Alka-Seltzer. Its unique formula combines specially buffered aspirin and antacids for the quick relief of aches and pains with upset stomach. Its safety and effectiveness when used as directed is supported by more than 100 scientific studies in hospitals, at universities, and at Miles Laboratories. Alka-Seltzer. We've worked for millions. We can work for you. Use only as directed.
Cousin Brucie, 66 WNBC.
That's our Major Harris there on 66 WNBC Radio. It is now 10:44, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking calls, from people around the Atlantic City area. It's a long-distance call, but if you'd like, I'd love to have you join our show. Circle 6-12-12. Area code is 212, and just to tell me what's going on around Atlantic City.
This is Don Morrow talking with Marshall Rush about Fleischmann's margarine. Why Fleischmann's?
Taste. Simple. Taste is a very important factor.
Any other reason, Marshall?
We're all very aware of saturated fats, animal fats. Whereas your margarines, although it varies from margarine to margarine, has polyunsaturated fats. Not all margarines are exactly the same. There are some that are lower in polyunsaturated fats than others.
Well, Fleischmann's is made from 100% corn oil. It's high in polyunsaturates, low in saturated fat.
That's right. You do want your cake and eat it. You want excellent taste. It's going to be like medicine. Forget it.
Fleischmann's can be a delicious part of a total dietary program to lower serum cholesterol.
If I can do anything to control that, why I'm going to do it.
Tried any other margarines?
I keep going back to Fleischmann. Fleischmann is a fine product. It's got good flavor, good taste.
Thank you, Marshall Rush. Next time you shop, buy Fleischmann's, the only leading margarine made from 100% corn oil.
Kids don't stop loving Campbell's just because it's summer. They love it 12 months out of the year. So sign them up for the Campbell's Summer Lunch Program. Campbell's Soups. On those not-so-hot summer days, and on any summer day. The warm spot in the heart of a cold summer meal. Campbell's Summer Lunch Program begins where the school lunch program leaves off.
That's what Campbell's soups are. Good.
Hey, cousins, at Freehold Raceway, every Thursday's Ladies' Day with them. Ladies get in free and get to enjoy a great fashion show in addition to 11 exciting harness races, 9 exactas, a big trifecta, and a whole bunch of fresh air. And their dining room is air-conditioned. Have you ever been out to Freehold? It is a beautiful track. It's like a country track. It's gorgeous, but so close to the city. So come on out to where New Jersey routes 9 and 33 get together. Freehold Raceway, Freehold, New Jersey, where fun is a sure thing. Post time is 1:30. Now, I'm saying we're taking calls now from people in and around the Atlantic City area. I'm going to make one exception today. One exception because this is kind of special.
Hi, this is Cousin Bruce. Who am I talking to?
Bobby Sabatino from Brooklyn.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Fine, Bruce.
You're one of the Ocean Parkway boys, right?
Right.
Like me.
Right, the old neighborhood.
Bobby, you sound happy. Having something special happening?
Yes, it's my wife's birthday.
Can you tell us how old she is?
26.
26?
Right.
I'll be darned. Time flies, huh?
Yeah, we're
All right.
getting there.
You better not say that. She's listening. Bobby, wish her a happy birthday. Say some nice, romantic, sexy things.
Okay, Dorothy, happy birthday, and I love you very much.
Bobby, that's not enough. I want you to throw a big kiss.
A big kiss also?
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's not a big kiss. That's like a peck.
Okay.
Come on, Bobby. Now, don't get sloppy, Bobby.
Señores, señoritas, el primo Brucie, el garganta doloroso.
Caballero.
El primo Brucie.
Ay, acá vendrá Guatú.
El músico del Silvestra.
Ese mulato que mide 7 pies y pesa 100. Tú si llega y dice, yo soy guapo.
Señores, señoritas, we have right now 10:49 here on 66 WNBC, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we'll go for that, Maria. We will go for that. Hazy sunshine, hot and humid today, and our friends from Atlantic City area tell me everything's beautiful. Surf's up, and it's going to be a gorgeous day. Okay, Maria? Here we go.
If you're looking for transportation today, you better look for value, performance, and economy. When you do, you'll find that you have only 2 possible choices. 1, a Toyota, or 2, feet. Compare.
The Toyota Celica is a sexy-looking, low-priced car that's a dream car come true, with the kind of gas mileage Toyotas are famous for.
Feet don't need gas.
Well, Toyota Celica has transistorized ignition, radial tires, a 2.2-liter Hemi head engine. It's quick and very quiet.
Feet don't make any noise.
Okay, but did you ever hear anyone say, "Hey, Dad, can I borrow the keys to your feet?"
Have you ever heard of anyone having a Toyota fetish?
As a matter of fact, yes.
When you compare, you come out feet first. So use your feet. Walk into a Toyota dealer, the small car specialist. Get your feet in a Toyota. It'll never let you go.
Okay, now you can see those Toyotas at Eatontown, New Jersey, at Monmouth Toyota, Nutley, New Jersey, Jerry Roberts Toyota, and in Caldwell, New Jersey, Caldwell Toyota.
Just call in to win in WNBC's great $66,000 contest.
Okay, right now I'd like you to win some cash if you can in WNBC's great $66,000 contest. The amount is now $1,000 cash, $1,000. New York State Lottery, ladies and gentlemen. The ticket date thereof is June the 19th. Your New York Lottery number must read all 7 digits in this order. Box A is 1. Box B, 256. Box C, 890, it looks like. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to stick by them, and it's going to put a correction there just in case. And what I say in the air is it. Once again, $1,000, June 19th. New York State Lottery. Box A, 1. Box B, 256. Box C, 890. You have 1 hour to be the first to call the WNBC Lottery line at Murray Hill 2-6800, MU2-6800. And cousins, more cash and prizes coming up soon in WNBC's great $66,000 contest. And remember, the longer you listen, the more you can win.
WNBC.
The Flamingos.
Please wait for me.
Suddenly it's 1950. We're young again and we're innocent. Well, at least I'm innocent.
Mothers, did you know there's a soft drink that's good for your family? This is Pearl Bailey telling you that the best soft drink for all-around goodness and taste is Yoo-hoo chocolate drink. Yoo-hoo has a delicious chocolate flavor, cool, creamy, and honey. Oh, so refreshing. But the best reason to buy Yoo-hoo is that it contains nourishing, high-quality protein. Yoo-hoo is great, especially for growing youngsters and oldsters, too. And Yoo-hoo is non-carbonated. They took the fizz out, but they kept that great Yoo-hoo chocolate taste in. Yoo-hoo needs no refrigeration. Keeps right on your pantry shelf indefinitely. You like chocolate? Huh. You're going to love the taste of Yoo-hoo chocolate drink. It's America's favorite. It's mine, too. Pick up a six-pack of Yoo-hoo soon at your favorite store and tell them Pearlie Mae sent you. You never had nourishment so delicious. Keeps your action up, too. All that protein in Yoo-hoo and Pearlie Mae. What a mixture. What a mixture. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Yoo-hoo.
Hey, rip your Yoo-hoo t-shirt off and thank you, Pearlie Mae. And get Tales Pearlie Mae's display in your store right on. My goodness, you right now.
Let there be planters, let the good times in. You don't need a party for the fun to begin. Let there be planters, let the good times in.
If you always thought Planters peanuts were sensationally delicious, you're right. But did you know that Planters are more than just fun food? They're real food, packed with protein goodness. And did you know that ounce for ounce, Planters peanuts are a better buy than many other snacks? So why wait? Have a can or jar of Planters peanuts around all the time, when the kids get back from school in the afternoon, or as a snack for the whole family in the evening. Planters peanuts. They're the snack that's great tasting and good for you, too. So let there be Planters, and let the good times in.
When you're up or you're down, when you lose or you win. Let there be planters, let there be planters, let there be planters, let the good times in.
Planters. Okay, and as is our custom every single day here at the Cousin Brucie Show, the Planters people, my dear friends, saluting with WNBC Radio, the Planters Nut Buyer of the Week. And a buyer, of course, the guy that supplies your groceries and lets them know what's good and what's happening. So we salute a Nut Buyer of the Day. Here's an award. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce a WNBC Planters Nut Buyer of the Day Award. A salute to a great lady or gentleman of the retail trade. WNBC congratulates Tom Cementa of the great A&P, the Nut Buyer of the Day. Tom is the Planters Nut Buyer of the Day. He knows that Planters products are high-traffic builders. Tom wins a prize from WNBC and Planters. And anybody knows Cousin Tom Cementa at the great A&P stores, you tell him, hey, Tom, you're a nut.
Cousin Brucie.
Speaking of nuts, we're taking calls today from my friends in and around Atlantic City area, 246-1212.
You're concerned about my happiness.
It's a good record.
But all that thought you
Counting flowers on the wall.
that don't bother
Statler Hilton Brothers or something. Hey, I'll be back in a few moments with more of our calls and more of the great music.
The prizes are great in WNBC's great $66,000 contest.
Hear the summer excitement in Rockefeller Center. 66 WNBC. New York City.
NBC Radio News, Bob Kane reporting. AFL-CIO President George Meany says that if one counts the officially unemployed, those too discouraged to look for jobs, and those on part-time schedules, unemployment is affecting 13.5 million Americans. Meany charges the government has abandoned its commitment to full employment. Chrysler Corporation confirms a new cash rebate program on most of its cars and trucks, beginning at the end of this month and going through November. On Wall Street, Dow Jones Industrials in the first hour of heavy trading up 6 points. More news after this.
In its cover story this week, Newsweek magazine looks behind the scenes of director Robert Altman's epic new movie, Nashville, and its wide-ranging view of the American character. Newsweek also turns a political spotlight on the heavily Democratic 94th Congress to find out why it has been outmaneuvered by one former Republican congressman, Gerald Ford. Newsweek's Pete Axthelm finds entertainment in the art of the swindler, and business editor Clem Morgello appraises the stamina of today's stock market. All in Newsweek, and nowhere else.
Giving blood to help save the lives of others. But he can't do it alone. He needs help, trained help.
Do you have any heart trouble?
No. And she helped him, working side by side with full-time professionals to make the process efficient and relatively painless. She's a Red Cross volunteer nurse. If you're a nurse, this is only one way you can help others. For more details, contact your local Red Cross chapter.
President Ford is expected to veto the $1 1/3 billion housing bill and hand Congress a fourth consecutive veto challenge. The president has a news conference scheduled for tomorrow. NBC News will carry that meeting live on radio and television at 5 p.m. tomorrow. The House is to act today on the Ford administration's request for an increased national debt limit, but NBC News Washington correspondent Peter Hackus reports the issue is very political.
According to the Democratic Study Group, which prepares legislative background information for House Democrats, Republican members are now pursuing a new strategy of voting against debt limit increases requested by Republican presidents, thus making Democrats provide the votes for passage. This new strategy, they say, allows Republicans to build their image as fiscal conservatives while labeling Democrats as the big spenders. Today's bill would raise the temporary debt ceiling from the current $531 billion to $577 billion. The House last week defeated a move to raise the ceiling to $616 billion. Peter Hackus, NBC News, Washington.
An Indian Supreme Court justice says Prime Minister Indira Gandhi may stay on as head of government, but may not vote in Parliament until the full court rules on her appeal. Mrs. Gandhi's been convicted of political campaign corruption. In New Delhi, NBC's Jack Reynolds reports that if the Prime Minister does not accept today's decision, she may face a tough battle.
If she chooses to fight, then what that means is that the opposition will have a much stronger case to try and oust her. And there's a possibility, a strong possibility, that public opinion will run very heavily against her.
Correspondent Reynolds says today's ruling amounts to a defeat for Mrs. Gandhi, who was asking for a full unconditional stay of her corruption sentence. Portugal's Prime Minister Goncalves today hands over the former colony of Mozambique to its native citizens. You are listening to NBC News.
The red, white, and blue tags are coming. The red, white, and blue tags are coming. Red, white, and blue tags are popping up all over your Oldsmobile dealer showroom. Oldsmobile has provided him with special red, white, and blue tags so he can offer you great deals on any car he selects from his stock. Right now, you'll find your participating Olds dealer tagging all sizes and sorts of Oldsmobiles to spotlight some of his outstanding buys. The value-packed models that have made Olds America's third best-selling car. Like the beautiful mid-size Cutlasses, the Starfire Super Coupe, and the compact Omega. Even full-sized 88s, 98s, and Tornados. Participating Olds dealers even have a special red, white, and blue window trim to herald the event. It's a good feeling to have an Olds around you, and right now, for a limited time, the values are easier to find.
It's a good feeling to have an Olds around you. Good feeling. 66 WNBC. Cousin Brucie.
That's kind of nice, isn't it? Beautiful sound. That's the tokens there. Lion sleeps tonight. Kind of a pretty thing. We have 11:07 right here on 66 WNBC. We're just putting a call through, trying to contact Al Owen, who's public relations man in charge for Atlantic City. And we should have that call. Maria, stand by for that call, right? We should have that very, very shortly. We're waiting for that with great expectation. We're talking to people in and around Atlantic City because tomorrow we're going to be there. It's going to be a very exciting event. We'll be there for the whole week. It should be beautiful. Dorothy Koenig of Ellenville, New York, won cash in WNBC's great $66,000 contest. Your chance to win up to $1,000 coming up soon here on WNBC.
The Stylistics for McDonald.
You're the one that we've been looking for. You're the one we've got it looking for. You're the one you deserve a break today. At McDonald, we do it all for you.
The mom and dad, now the kids can have McDonald Happy Cups for summer thirst and fun. It's a Happy Cup. Then get Ronald McDonald's Big Mac, Captain Crook, and Hamburglers Happy Cups. And you get one 16-ounce cup free when you buy a Lawrence soft drink. Or if you wish, you can buy them 10 cents each. Offer good while supply lasts at participating McDonald's in the metropolitan New York area. Happy Cups. I had a Happy Cup the other night. Terrific. Took me 4 days to recover.
We do it all for you.
Oh, hi, Jimmy.
Lois, I just got Lionel's memo, but I don't understand it.
What do you mean?
Well, here, look. Shoetown is going to run its semi-animal shoe sale.
Semi-animal?
Yes, during Shoetown's semi-animal store-wide sale, Lionel is giving free gifts with every sale purchase of $3.99 or more.
Free gifts. That's very generous of Lionel.
Yes, sale shoes for men, women, and children. Free pantyhose with every pair of 99-cent Red Dot pantyhose. And valuable free gifts with every sale purchase of $3.99 or more. But why do you suppose Lionel is calling it his semi-animal Shoetown sale?
Oh, it's semi-annual, Jimmy. Semi-annual.
Oh.
Your feet shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. You gotta head to Shoetown. You gotta head to Shoetown. Your feet.
Hey, Cousin Shoetowns of Verona, New Jersey, and 102 other locations. You're with your Cousin Brucie.
WNBC.
Otis Redding, Dock of the Bay. Turned out to be a record that had a forecast, didn't it? Sad.
Sitting in the morning.
Otis Redding, ladies and gentlemen, here on 66 WNBC tonight. On News Center 4, Cousin Brucie with Teresa Brewer. Put another nickel in, and the great jazz maestro himself, Oliver Nelson. An 18-piece jazz band with Teresa Brewer. It's Cousin Brucie. Stays with Teresa for a while on News Center 4 tonight. Make sure you're watching it. It's 11:12 here on 66 WNBC. I'm waiting for that call from the, at Al Owen, you know, PR Atlantic City.
Milk is a natural